Hi everyone, welcome to English with Bruce. I'm Bruce. Are English interviews stressing you out? It's not just the language, right? It's not knowing what to say or how to say it confidently and clearly. But what if I told you there's a simple formula that helps you answer almost any interview question without memorizing scripts or sounding robotic? Today, I'll show you part one of a powerful storytelling technique called the SAR or SAR Method, a simple but proven strategy that I've specially adapted for non-native English-speaking professionals like you. Once you learn how to use it, interviews won't feel scary anymore. They'll feel like conversations you're ready for. In parts 1 and 2, I'll walk you through the most common interview questions and show you how to answer them using the SAR method. That's why we're starting here. I'll show you other question types and how to tackle them effectively in future lessons. For now, be patient. Focus on the native English style. And most importantly, practice the logic behind strong, confident answers. That's how real progress starts. Before we start, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any valuable lessons. What is SAR? SAR equals situation, action, result. It's how you turn your experiences into powerful stories. S equals situation. What was the challenge or problem? A equals action. What exactly did you do? R equals result. What was the outcome or impact? Why is SAR so useful? Native English interviewers don't want memorized answers. They want to hear how you think, solve problems, and create results. Let's review some of the top interview questions, and I'll show you how to use the SAR method to give clear, confident answers. 1. Tell me about yourself, your first SAR story. This question isn't just about your resume. It's about who you are. Don't just list your resume. Think of a story showing your values, strengths, and how you make a real difference at work. S. Situation. I wanted to work at a university's development office using my 30 years in investment banking to help grow the endowment. Why? Because it supports what matters: professor salaries and student scholarships. A. Action. I contacted universities, checked job boards, and sent my resume and cover letter directly to decision makers. I applied to over 50 schools and even called department heads to ask for a quick informal chat. I was all in. R. Result. It took a whole year, but I finally landed 3 interviews. One of those 3 became an offer, a role as a junior development officer at a university. All that effort, it paid off big time. Bonus tip. Finish by saying why you're excited about the role and why you want to join their company specifically. You should say, over the past 3 years in development, I've learned and grown more than I ever expected. My background in investment banking helped me hit the ground running and deliver results. Now, I'm ready to take the next step, joining your university in a senior role where I can keep advancing while helping to expand your endowment. 2. What is your strength? Your second SAR story. Don't just say, I'm good at solving problems. Show it with a real story that shows your strength and matches the job you're applying for. S. Situation. One of my strengths is solving problems under pressure. Last quarter, one of our main suppliers suddenly canceled just 2 weeks before a big product launch. It was a serious problem, and we had very little time. A. Action. I quickly brought together people from the procurement and logistics teams. We worked fast, and within 2 days, we found 2 new suppliers. Then, we updated the shipping and inventory plan to stay on schedule. R. Result. Because we acted fast, the product launched on time and sold 30% more than we expected in the first month. We turned a big problem into a success. Bonus tip. Close with a confident final message about your strength. You should say confidently, in stressful situations, I stay calm, act quickly, and focus on solutions. My team knows they can rely on me, and that's a strength I would bring to your company too. 3. What is your biggest weakness? Your third SAR story. This question is not about being perfect. It's about showing that you understand yourself and are trying to improve. S, situation. One of my weaknesses used to be perfectionism. I spent too much time trying to make every detail perfect. I often checked my work repeatedly, even when there were deadlines. This sometimes slowed down the project and created stress for my team. A, action. I talked to a mentor and realized I needed to change. I started using a simple checklist to help me decide when the work was good enough to proceed. I also began asking for feedback earlier to make improvements step by step. R, result. Now, I finish my work faster without sacrificing quality. I meet deadlines, feel less stressed, and my team works more smoothly. Bonus tip, end with a key insight. You should say, I used to think perfection was always good, but now I know that aiming for progress, not perfection, gets better results and helps the team succeed. 4, tell me about your proudest accomplishment, your fourth SAR story. This is your chance to share something you're proud of and show how it connects to the job. S, situation. In my last job, I helped launch a new digital health platform in 3 Southeast Asian countries. It was a big project with a tight schedule. A, action. I was responsible for localization and compliance. I worked with local teams to adjust the product for each country's language, culture, and laws and ensured everything was ready for launch. R, result. We reached our user target 2 months early. The launch went well, and the company used the same plan for other markets. Bonus tip, end with a clear connection to the company. Your company is growing fast in Southeast Asia, especially with your digital health platform. My experience is a strong match, and I love to help with your next big launch. 5, describe how you work under tight pressure deadlines. Your fifth SAR story. This question helps shows how you handle stress and stay productive when things get busy. Use a real example to show you can remain calm, focused, and effective. S, situation. Last year, our team had to prepare a client presentation in 3 days. The client moved the meeting to an earlier time, and we had little time to finish everything. A, action. I made a clear plan for the team, divided the work, and set small daily deadlines. I also connected with everyone to help solve problems quickly. R, result. We finished everything on time. The presentation went smoothly, and the client was thrilled. In the end, we won the project. Bonus tip, end with a key message about your strength. I stay focused and organized when things get busy and keep the team moving forward. I don't panic. I plan and act. Remember this, every question is an opportunity to clearly, confidently, and professionally tell your story. The SAR method gives you structure, but your experience gives it power. And above all, believe your story is worth telling, because it is. Thank you for watching English with Bruce. I look forward to seeing you for part 2 of Mastering English Interviews with the SAR method next week. See you soon. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend preparing for an interview.